Here's a funky question. What if yourself are a Karen by completely being ignorant to the rest of your neighborhood, but it turns out that someone else calls someone on you, call the cops on you, and the cops forget about typical laws and become the Karens themselves? Well, that's what we find out today on Completely Stupid, where the show about stupid people being completely stupid on camera. I got that entirely wrong. Again, why can't I remember the thing I say literally every single video? Either way, into the clip. Here we got an interesting one. So basically, according to the police officers and what we can get from the story here is that there's been a noise complaint that has occurred for this house here. Basically, they're playing music, they're having a party late at night, and yeah, I get it. That's a thing that people will do, but you also got to be courteous of other neighbors. Anyhow, the police, rather than knocking at the front door, they go through the back gates and go into the backyard where this party is occurring.
Now.
Okay. Are you the homeowner?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What's your name?
Well, what about the neighbors that having music?
Yeah, over there. So please record everything right now. We have, I don't care, but I got my own.
Okay.
So right now we have an illegal entrance of the sheriff's department of LA into my house without a warrant. Can you please exit my house?
Yeah, we need you to
Can
turn
you
off.
please exit my
We will,
house
yes.
right now?
We need you to turn off the music.
Well, it's okay. We're gonna turn off the music.
Okay.
It's off, right?
We can turn it down.
We can turn it off. Can you please leave my
Do
house?
not come to my house
You're
again like
gonna
this.
talk to me outside of my house unless you have a warrant.
Okay.
Please.
Come outside with us then.
Let's go.
No, you're not gonna go outside.
No, and I don't have to
You
go
don't wanna
outside.
go outside?
No, I don't have to go outside.
He doesn't have to go
Please,
outside because it's his house.
yeah, exactly. It's my house. I live here. Like I said, you can't just come in here. I don't know if you're just gonna be shooting my family here or something with your lights. That's not the way you do things here. Unless you have a warrant.
That's not the law.
Yeah, that's not the law.
That's not the
No,
law?
unless you have a warrant.
Okay.
You cannot come in here.
Okay.
Okay. Look what I'm drinking. It's a Diet Coke.
And,
I am.
what's your name?
Doesn't matter what my name is. I am not gonna give you my name.
If we come out, we'll just give them a citation.
Okay?
Okay.
You do whatever
So
you gotta do.
now we're
But you
leaving
need
2224 Albert.
perfect. Excellent.
Grabarlo,
Have a
pues.
great night.
You too, sir. Enjoy your night.
Thank you. You too. Wow. I can't believe you trespassed in my house.
Ellos entraron porque
No, yeah, I know. What's your name? I'm sorry. Can you give me your badge number and name, please?
Get the badge number.
Badge number and name. Badge number and name, please. Squad car number what? Yep. Please record everything. Get the license plate right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She's supposed to give you her badge number.
I
and
know.
her name.
She didn't give me that.
561184. Ellos se les pregunta.
They cannot go inside our house. They trespass. Yes.
For those non-Americans out there, which I'm pretty sure there's very few of you, and also I believe this is kind of a very similar thing in most other Western countries as well, police cannot enter a property in any way, shape, or form without a warrant or probable cause. And the type of things that are required for a probable cause is, effectively speaking, someone is being actively assaulted inside this home, there's some form of domestic violence going on, basically someone is getting physically hurt or abused or things on those lines. That's what probable cause can allow cops to go inside the property for without a warrant. But that's it. Nothing to do with nothing to do with basic sound complaint. They have to go up to the front door and make a knock and, well, hope that eventually someone enters the door. You can keep knocking or do something. You can't exactly get inside because you don't have a warrant, especially if it's just over a sound complaint. That's just not how that works. So, of course, the guy takes the right approach of escorting them out of his yard, and even though they said they'll give him a citation when they get out the front, they decide just to hop in the car and leave, which is probably the smarter choice because it would be an entire mess of paperwork if they make this citation here. This guy takes it to court, point out the fact that the cops blatantly disregarded an amendment, which is hilarious, so they just chose, actually, we probably just shouldn't worry about this anymore. Here we jump into a random Zoom call for a random company where they're having a meeting about various different things, and one of the more interesting things to get brought up in this meeting is how the intern brought 2 tickets to St. Lucia that were first class to do some scouting for a potential retreat. Just watch the shenanigans.
Danny, I'd asked for you to research some Cocoa retreat options for 2024. I noticed a credit card charge for 2 flights to St. Lucia for December, and I'm just curious of what that is.
Oh, I mean, that's just so that we can go and scout before we actually have the retreat and make sure that it's like the vibe and, you know, I mean, it looks like the vibe, but how will we know unless we've gone ourselves, you know?
Who's we?
Well, so Anna thought it was a really good idea to come with so that she could get some content and get some B-roll and make it, you know, it's not just like a fun trip. Like, we're obviously going to be working, and like, yes, it's in the Caribbean, but it's like we're going to be taking photos and videos and like obviously working.
Okay, so you don't see how booking 2 first class tickets to St. Lucia is a massive waste of company money?
I don't know that I would say massive. I mean, it's like, how would we not get first class? I'm just confused. Like, how would you fly to St. Lucia?
Okay, so let's go ahead and schedule a one-on-one after this meeting. I don't feel like it's appropriate to kind of dive into this further and what a kind of horrible decision that this was on your part. So let's schedule a one-on-one for later today, and we can kind of dive into this further.
Okay.
Is it just me who thinks that how she approached it is like, I mean, I got first class because why wouldn't we get first class? I mean, how else would you fly to St. Lucia? Like, just, is it just me who feels like that was extremely snobbish of her? Just like very, very entitled, like, oh, what? What? We don't fly first class? No. We're too good for that. We must be flying first class. Like, great. It's brilliant. Here's a guy who randomly loses it inside the airport.
You're not going to make the plane and see your girls.
I'm good, chef.
Remember your girls.
I'm good, chef.
You don't care about the girls? You don't care about the girls. You don't care about the girls.
And then
Just hush. You don't care about the girls. Hello, everybody. Dustin.
American Airlines over. Start.
Here we go. Dustin. Here. I'm not kidding. Don't. You don't care about the girls?
So I want to tell you about
Shelby
our
and
story.
Dolly. Shelby and Dolly. Shelby and Dolly. Remember them.
I'm gonna do it for you.
Shelby and Dolly.
That's it.
Shelby and Dolly. Remember them. Shelby and Dolly. Remember them. I am. I'm just trying to get home to the girls.
We're gonna leave. Look. I have most pay for dogs. Stop, bitch.
The energy of this entire clip makes me feel like this is some form of just over-the-top skit that's occurring in the airport, but then randomly starting to yell at the old person in a wheelchair in front of him makes me think potentially otherwise. And it's not like we've seen stuff that is more over-the-top and crazy than this clip that has actually been legitimate people being whack. So maybe this is real? I can't tell too well. Here we watch as the final straw is pulled at this Home Depot worker and he absolutely loses it, quitting right on the spot.
Can you get somebody else?
Check the price.
It's $5. All of this is over $5.
We asked you to check the price. You said no.
I need somebody here. I
I said no.
Yes, you did.
I just said, can you get a picture of me? And you made a big deal out of that.
Yes.
Yeah, I did. I told you to get a picture for me. You made a big deal out of it.
Listen to you, dude. You work here, buddy. You
I don't give a f***.
Hey, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
My face.
Andrew.
Get on my face.
Andrew.
No, get on my face.
Andrew.
Get the
Andrew. Pops, go.
You're
Andrew,
Get out of
go
here.
sit and match yourself as right now.
Get the
Take your apron
I
off.
quit. No. Quit.
Get out of here. Good. Good. You should quit.
Then
I'll come back.
Ass, bitch.
What?
Lick my ass, bitch.
Are you going to assault me?
Yeah.
Andrew,
Go ahead and
get
assault me.
out.
Go ahead and assault me. You want to go to juvenile hall, probably?
I'm not scared to go
16?
again, bitch.
Andrew.
I'm not scared to go again, bitch.
You
Andrew.
don't call me a dumbass fat. That guy's nuts. He's having a big issue.
Wow.
We just wanted to check a price on something.
Right.
And he just
Can
went
you
crazy.
bring this customer out, please?
I've never, ever.
You know, the big question I have for the guy here is just what actually caused this. Is it A, that this just a build-up of multiple asshole customers and this is the guy who pulled the last straw and you just said, fuck it, I'm just going to be done with this, I can't handle this amount of people, or B, is it an entitled little shite who is experiencing the real world for the first ever time, and he's not quite happy with how the real world actually seems like. Because from what we can tell from this clip, the customer doesn't seem to be that much of an ass. I wouldn't call him the nicest guy, but he's not an asshole like most other customers I've dealt with in the past that would warrant this type of reaction. So, yeah.
In this clip, we got a mother who is trying to stop the father from even hugging or having any interactions with her kids, to the point where she's just going to call the cops on him, not even do anything else, really.
Nova, come here.
You do not touch them.
Nova, come here, baby.
You do not have rights to them. Do not fucking touch them.
Come here, Nova.
Nova.
Nova. Come here, baby.
I will call the fucking cops.
Nova. Nova. Come here, baby. Come on. Come on.
Britt, I gotta call the cops. I gotta call the cops. Bye.
This is the type of mom she is. Come here, baby.
No.
Why can I not touch my child,
I don't
bro?
trust you. Why would I trust you with my fucking kids?
Look at how you're acting versus look at how I'm acting. You're acting irrational as Come here. Can I get not? I can't give my daughter a hug.
You're not touching her.
She's calling the cops now. Come here, Luna. Can I have a hug?
500 Selena Road.
I love you, Dad.
I love you.
My kid's father is here, and I'm working on trying to get a protection order against him, and he's trying to freaking
I'm trying to give my kids a hug. I'm literally trying to give my kids a hug.
keep him away from the freaking kids because I'm trying to get a protection order, and he's freaking sitting here filming me and freaking trying to get the kids from me, and he doesn't even have rights to 2 of the kids.
I have everything on recording, bro.
No, he doesn't live here. He moved out.
No, hey, my name is on the lease. My name is on the lease.
But he moved out. Chase Whitaker.
You got my paperwork, right?
Yeah, it's on the phone.
Cool. Hi, baby. Hi, princess. Hi, princess. Oh, she doesn't want to be a bad mommy when she's being recorded. Yeah. Is that my princess? It's okay. Look, mommy can try to keep you from me all she wants. I promise you, daddy will be right behind her. I promise you. I promise you, daddy will be right there, okay? I love you. Can I have a kiss? What you got? What is that? Is that a penny?
Yeah, you're such
Yeah.
a fake.
I'm such a fake.
Yes.
I have been acting like this since I got here, bro.
I think it says a lot how quick the kids are to gravitate around the father rather than the mother, and how much nicer they seem to be with him than they were with the mother just moments beforehand. I also love just hearing how she's on the phone trying to make up this story against the police and to make it so the police come out here and get rid of the guy or do something, and she's going just over and over again. It's like, it's clearly she's trying to make up something horrible in order to get the police out here to do something, but come on. Be realistic. This is only going to get used against you when inevitably, because how all these things type of go, it's going to go to court at some point to fight for custody. It's never fun, but that's just a factor of life. Here we have a customer who's a little upset that a certain item they were trying to order wasn't available at this point in time, so they crack a little bit of a mad fuss, and then after start recording and claim that, oh, they did nothing wrong, it was all the drive-thru workers' fault.
I would like to order the teriyaki bowl with a root beer.
And you wanted the egg roll for the drink, right?
But you said you can't do that, so I will have a root beer
you got
instead of the
angry with
drink.
me. It cussed me out, so I cannot
didn't
take
cuss
your
you out.
order. Yes,
No.
you did, ma'am.
I
Have
said
a good one.
I didn't cuss you out,
did
ma'am.
cuss me
I
out.
said, can I please
You
ask
did
who
cuss
the
me out.
manager?
You
What did I
cuss
say?
me
What did I
out.
say?
You did cuss
Because
me out.
everything's being recorded, and I didn't
Have a
cuss you
good
out at
day.
all.
You did cuss me
I
out.
did not.
I like how she said she was recording the entire thing, but then doesn't show us what happened to start all this. It's only starts recording after her, whatever the hell she did. I'm sorry, but going off of how the worker was describing it, how calm the worker really was in this entire thing, it sounds like that when you got told a certain item wasn't available, you kind of cracked the shits a little bit, and well, he is calmer. Here we have a customer who didn't quite get everything that they ordered on their receipt, so they are really complaining to the drive-thru person like, hey, we didn't get everything we ordered, and the drive-thru person is just being a bit of an annoyance.
I'm not leaving until I get what I ordered. You just gave me.
You got what you ordered.
No, you just gave me.
Yeah, you got what you ordered, dude, so bye.
I'm not going anywhere, so you're gonna have to.
Well, if you say you have to find the cops on you, because
that's fine. I have a receipt for what I paid for.
I gave you what you ordered.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
Do you want me to show you, and then you flip me off in the building? Really? How mature are you?
I gave you what you ordered. I need you to leave, please.
I need the food that I ordered. I have a receipt, so if you want to.
And I gave you what you ordered the first time. You just weren't happy with it. I'm sorry.
It was not even a complete anything. I took pictures and everything, so if you want to call the cops, that's fine.
Pictures of what?
The food that we ordered.
And I gave you a bacon twist and a bacon ultimate the second time you came through, so I don't know what else you want from me.
I asked.
You're already outing me money. I need you to leave.
I asked for
please
price.
Leave,
and
please,
leave,
please leave.
You're gonna get fired. You're gonna get fired.
Please leave.
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Please leave.
I'm not getting out of the line until I get what I want.
Please leave.
Okay, I've got to query this. Is there just places in America where you can only use the drive-thru and there is no way to go inside to talk to someone else? Because in this situation, why are you just holding everyone else up at the drive-thru? Why not just go park up, go inside with your receipt, with your food, and ask for the manager? Because if you go inside, you're most likely not going to immediately deal with the same person as before, and you're far more likely to get your problem solved this way. If not, okay, then I'd be upset, whatever. But sitting in the drive-thru talking to someone through a speaker is just, it's going to be a waste of time, clearly. Clearly they don't give enough of a crap to actually help you with your problem, so go inside and be more annoying that way, and maybe you'll get a solution. Here we got a guy who decides to get the manager of a store just to see if he can find out if he can use a certain bill that has half of it torn off and not currently usable, or there, or something along those lines.
Justin, and you're the salary manager?
No, I'm lost prevention, but I was trying to figure out what was it that you needed.
Oh, I'm trying to find out about spending a bill. I was supposed to speak to a specific manager about
Spending
it.
a bill?
Yes, sir. See if I can find it here. Yeah, this is a salary manager, I think, I'm supposed to be speaking to. So corporate told me, instructed me to speak to.
But I'm confused as to what you mean spending a bill. That's why.
Well, I'm trying to find out if you guys would take it. Is what I'm asking.
Oh, what kind of bill is it?
It's $20 bill.
Yeah, why? I mean, why?
Well, let's see. It was in my pocket just a second.
There shouldn't be any reason we wouldn't take it.
Yeah, look, it was a $20 bill.
Oh, because it's ripped.
Well, yeah, but you know, you get ripped bills all the time. So.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you have the other half of the bill?
Well, I know where this question is going, so I need to speak to the salary manager regarding that bill because he's apparently the one who's in control of all the dollar bills. So, I mean, either it's a yes or a no.
Well, I don't have to answer. That's why I'm asking.
Sure.
Do you have the,
no, I mean, if you don't have any authority over it, then that's fine.
Yeah, I don't, but I can try to find somebody.
That's what I need. Yeah, that's fine.
Figure out. That's probably what they're going to ask you.
So. Sure. How you doing? Doing all right today? I'm good, thank you. I'm recording, by the way. I already made him aware and shit. Told it, but. So they told me to say. Call. I mean, like, I'm gonna hang around. I'd rather you not walk off with my bill, though. So, sure. Well, you know, I got it on video, so that's fine. You can take it if you like. That's fine. But if you can just get verification, I just want to find out if I can spend it or not. I know.
Are you recording?
Yes. I called corporate. They told me. I just spoke to someone from corporate.
Hi, how are you, sir?
Told me it shouldn't be a problem with me. How you doing, ma'am? I'm trying to spend that. Will you take that?
No, sir.
All
we
right.
can't take partial bills.
Like, what if I had like just a teeny little?
No, we have to have the whole entire bill.
Like, what's the minimum you'll take taken off of a bill?
If a corner, like if something was torn off like this, maybe yes.
Can you give me like like a guesstimate? If I can find the other part of the bill, see if it's still good.
Take it on Mirror of the Street.
I'm actually on foot. I can't get around. So tell me, if I found part of this bill and put it back together with tape, what would you? What would be?
Take it.
Well, no, I mean, like, what if the other part doesn't have a full? You know, it's not complete. So, like, could you give me an explanation? What would be a good bill? I just want a general rundown of what you accept as bills. So you said a little part, full dollar bill. So,
now, if
do you have a percentage of value for how much can be removed?
Torn off, maybe yes.
Okay, so 1/52nd percentage.
No, we want 100%.
You want 100%.
100% of this.
Okay,
bill.
so Tyra.
It's Tyra.
Tyra, I'm recording. I'm sorry. They should have let you know when I walked in. I let somebody know. But so you only take 100% bills.
Correct.
Okay, so if anybody walks in here with less than 100% of the
I'm not
bill.
talking about anybody. I'm just telling you right now, we're not going to take your bill, and that's the final answer.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to be clear. I'm not trying to be argumentative. I just want to make sure I know specifically what you mean when you say.
So since you're recording, you can rewind it, and I said no the first time.
I'm not asking for a no, man. I'm asking. I know you said no. I just want to know the specific. No, I know you're not going to take it. That's not what I'm asking.
So you can Google to see what.
It's actually 51% of the bill makes it legal tender.
See, but we're not taking it because it's not even over. It's not 100%, and we're going to take 100%.
Okay, well that's fine because you're in charge of that, so I understand. All right. Well, thank you.
All right, thank you.
You'll take
Have
care.
a great day.
All right, good luck keeping your job.
I gotta love how at the end there he's just like, well, good luck keeping your job then. As the clip ends, just very under his breath. It's just kind of a bit of an arsehole move. Yes. If less than 50% of the note is damaged, if less than 50% of it is unidentifiable, it is still technically legal tender. Though, from what I can gather online with what happens in America, stores still have the right to refuse notes based on certain quality, certain damage, or even just if they're massive notes like $100 bills, they might not accept them because they may not have the change to actually give you the change back for the massive note. So they do have the right to refuse certain notes that are damaged or are too big. But this is where you go to the bank and then have them give you a clean note, a note that isn't damaged, in return for your still technically legal tender but heavily damaged note. Because then they will take that note out of circulation so that this damaged note doesn't keep getting more damage, and so people have better notes and things on those lines. But stores can just refuse to take certain notes if they're damaged or stuff like that. Here in Australia, it works as if 80% of it's missing, then it's no longer legal tender, which is very interesting to see how the rules are slightly different here. But that's what I can get from reading online. It has to be less than 50% of the notes unidentifiable, and your best option is usually just to go to your local bank and swap notes there. In this next, we've got an angry Karen who parks in front of someone's bike with a big ass SUV. Not her.
There's reserved parking spots.
No, you don't.
Hey, can you help me?
Oh my God, she's crazy.
We have parking spots here, so.
Okay, well I'll gladly take up 2 from now on.
Somewhere else.
I don't need to. I have it registered
all
here.
the way over there.
Go
I don't
away.
need to.
Please go. It's the cops
Right here.
The cop telling her if she parks in front of my bike again, I can have it towed, and if she touches my car again, she was going to be arrested. She stomped off like a child.
Oh, sure, she stomped off like a child, eh? Did she casually cause an earthquake or two? I'm sorry. Hey, I'm slightly overweight. I can make these type of jokes. Do you want proof? I'm not giving it to you. This is funny anyway. She's like, she just wanted to be a massive nuisance, park in front of someone's bike for some dumb reason, and then when she gets told off for doing it, she's like, just loses her mind over it. It'd be funny as hell. This Karen attempted to intimidate a bunch of kids, and when that failed, she decided to take the racist route. When that failed, she decided to body shame. It failed as well.
I didn't leave my shoe on. There's children here. Look at these boys. You know the person acts like that? Like you're acting right now. Look at you. Ma'am, I didn't leave my shoe one time.
As we can see here, it's a Karen in the wild.
Are you kidding? I'm American. Look at accent. Yo, look at this. I'm American.
So am I.
No.
I was born right here. US of A, love.
Sit your asses down. This is what's wrong with America. Fat little kid.
You know, at some points you should have just walked away a lot sooner than what you did, because all you did was just ripped off your mask and showed what a horrible person you are, and that's all you've done here. Good job. Here we watch as the person behind the camera gets in an argument with the old lady here who claims to not be rude, but then ultimately turns out to be pretty damn rude and ends up in this fun little argument that ultimately goes nowhere.
I wasn't rude.
You were rude. You were saying,
shut your
please
mouth, you ugly bitch.
Your God. Oh, now you're bringing God into this. What does your God think about you bullying service people? Huh?
It's none of your business.
None of my business? You're bullying people. They're not at a place to tell you that you're mean.
I'm phoning the media on you.
You're phoning out the what?
I'm phoning the media
You're
on
phoning
you.
the media on me.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're phoning the media on me. What did I say to you that makes you feel like you're going to phone the media on me? I'm defending my people.
I live in the area.
I
for
live in the
25
area
years.
too. I live here
No, you
too.
don't.
My mother died in this neighborhood. What made you think I don't live in this area? Is it because I'm not
Nobody looks
white?
like that in this neighborhood.
Nobody looks like this in
There's
this. We
gays
are in
and
the West End.
seniors. There's gays and
I'm a
seniors.
gay.
No, you're not.
You're telling me I'm not gay? Are you like seriously? Are you out of your mind? You're gonna look at me and tell me I'm not gay? You're gonna tell me what my sexual orientation?
Prove it.
I'm not entitled. You're not entitled to understanding how I'm gay or not. What I know is you were rude to these people. You were in my space. You almost knocked me over. You're entitled.
And
Okay?
you knocked my cart over and everything. I was right here all along.
Because you knocked me over.
Oh. You're trash in my eyes. Trash.
That's good. You know what? A lot of things are trash in your eyes. Doesn't mean that you're correct.
These people are beautiful. I've come here for years and years and years.
I come here for years and years and years too, but I'm not rude to them.
No, you have not caused other seniors trouble. You're a troublemaker, nothing else.
I'm a troublemaker to you because you're a rude asshole. The seniors in my building, they love me. You know why? Because they're nice people. There's people who are nice seniors, and then there's people like you.
You're
you
a
were
con artist. Con artist.
No, ma'am, I'm not a con artist, and
Yes,
you're just mean, and you're. The fact that you're mean has nothing to do with your age. You were mean when you're young too. I bet you were mean when you were my age. No, I'm not. What did I con out of you?
Con artist.
Are you willingly giving me your money?
Artist.
Is that stealing?
Well,
what am I stealing?
Look at you. You've got nothing going for you, lady.
I've got nothing going for me.
No, what you are on the street. You know you're.
I'm on the street.
Oh,
I've got nothing going for me.
No, not a thing.
Do you want to see my income tax receipt? Is that like you want me to prove? You want to prove? You want me to prove?
I've got more money, dear, and I've worked for 50 years. I've
That's
got
cool.
more money than you'll ever have.
I'm not you're not entitled to my income tax receipt.
Well,
Just
stop talking about it.
You're not entitled to finding out whether I'm gay or not.
You.
To the person behind the camera, people who don't want to be reasoned with can't be reasoned with. It is really that simple. Clearly she doesn't want to be reasoned with. She doesn't give enough of a damn to properly actually care about you in this instant here. So as much as you can try to hope that you maybe make this person see the light on the at the end of the tunnel and maybe they become a better person, at this day and age when they're that old, it's very unlikely to say the least. And clearly, she doesn't give a damn. She's going to continue to make up bullcrap to try and spew you into multiple different directions. And it works because you can hear her stumble over the last little bit there when the Karen's like, oh yeah, you talk about your tax receipt. Oh, but I am gay and I don't need to prove that to you. It's like, yeah, it sucks that people are like this, but ultimately this is one of those cases where she doesn't care. She ain't gonna listen to you in any way, shape, or form. You're better off just attempting to move on with your day because this is not going anywhere. Here we got a Karen who doesn't like people who sit in the foyer of their apartments for some reason, and she gets very, very angry and upset about it all.
Coming back. It's coming back. Yo, fam, just relax.
Did you go to the Taste of Lawrence today, boys?
What?
Because it seems to be just one race that is breaking the rules all the time.
Mom,
and I told them that at the Taste of Lawrence. 911 is what I'm called.
You're coming right now? Thank you. My mom is coming. Do you want to wait for my mom?
No, I don't want to wait for your mom.
You want to wait for my mom?
And you grinning idiot. Does he live here too?
Yes.
What are your apartment numbers? Are you brothers?
Yes.
No, I wouldn't believe you if you were sitting on a stack of KARENS.
Finally she left. Hopefully she doesn't come back again. Yeah, wait, like this. Look at her. Walking like a fiend.
And off the Karen goes, walking off into the night to go harass someone else because that's all these Karens know how to do, and that's all they're going to do. I guess we'll see her in another clip sometime in the future. Bye bye, Karen! Welcome to the plane, where we have a crazy Kevin on board who is either high as hell or just has a very inflated ego and believes everything revolves around him. Most likely the first one in this situation.
And here's my family, and this is why I'm the magic man. And I'm being signaled by my wife, and she is not the person I married. I am the magic man. Let me do what I want to do. My panic attack's getting easier. It's getting easier. This is the fastest way to do it. Hey, do all the steps. Someone take care of me. The whole plane needs to take care of me. But everyone,
Yeah, either that guy's clinically insane or he's just high as hell right now and somehow got on this flight. What? At some point prior to the recording you're about to watch, this guy obviously had some form of issue with one of the Costco employees and decided that it would be a great idea to start going off at them. Anyhow, another guy decides to start recording this interaction, and well, it gets very interesting by the end.
I know the truth, you don't know the truth. I operate on the truth. Say, yeah, call them, you dumb. Call them. What are you gonna say? I stole?
I got it on video, brother. Call on. Yeah.
What an asshole.
What an idiot.
Oh, walk away. Walk away. Well, then if you're here, I'm gonna talk one talk. So you're my bitch. So follow me. All right, yeah, you are. You want to follow me. Walk with me. Walk with me. Walk with me. Shut up with me. Stop messing with me. I will all you want, bitch. I swear my life I'll do it, bitch. Because I didn't say nothing to you. You approached me. He approached me. I was leaving. He said, why are you so angry? I said, why are you angry? I was walking away. He came to me. Why are you? Because he's talking to me. So tell your work to talk to me, bro. You're acting tough because of this bitch. Get the away from me, man. You think this is TikTok? So don't talk to me, bro. Do you know people? No, you're calling the cops. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. I told a woman I'll fight her husband. Are you her husband? I don't want to fight women. I want to fight men. So walk away. What the f is wrong with you? What the f is wrong with you? Why are you doing that? Why are you? That's the problem. You're talking to me and you're telling me to leave and you didn't ask what happened. He's going to attack this guy, eh? So what are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to do? What are you going to do? Leave. 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 When you walk away, I bet you when you walk away, I'll leave. If 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 you walk away, walk away, and I'll leave. Walk away and I'll leave. If you walk away, I'll leave. If you three walk away, I'll leave. If you three walk away, I'll walk out. If you three walk away, I will walk out. If you three walk away, I'll walk out. Yeah. Yeah, no, you ain't gonna do nothing. Don't come with me. Come with me. Come with me, I'll read you, dog. Huh? Who are you? You're the manager. I came in, I bought a few waters outside. If you go to the machine right now, there's still stuff.
To show for you? No, I just don't want anyone to get hurt. People shouldn't be acting like that in public, should they? It's terrible when people... No, this is utterly
why are you talking to my wife, bro?
She just asked me a
question. Why you... No, don't talk to her, dog. Don't talk to her. Then you record it. You guys are some... You guys are not men. You're a child. You're recording for the YouTube, bro. So I come in and weird. shit, bro. Do your shopping and leave. When I snap and start people up, I'm the problem. Well, you guys are the problem. So I come here them. They are adults. They can move if they want to.
Unbelievable.
So I come in and I go, okay, no problem.
You ought to love how his wife decided, like, why are you recording him? Why are you doing this? You're just weird. Like, why would you do that? And then, of course, when he turns around and sees his wife talking to that guy recording, he's like, what are you talking to my wife for? It's like, buddy. Like, I get it. You have a big dick and you want to swing it around, but maybe sometimes you got to think with the other head and not the one that does all the swinging. Because, you know, maybe if you thought about it for a moment, you'd realize that maybe this entire thing was very, very, very dumb and completely stupid. I'm sorry. I don't know. Just, I don't get some people like this sometimes. Just like how he's going off at people who are just there to work, to have a job, to earn money. Like why are you doing this? Like, why do you want to fight them? Of course they're not going to fight you, you forehead. Actually, you probably know that, and that's why you keep antagonizing them. Because you know they won't do anything, because you know that they won't, because they don't want to lose their job. And you keep doing it because you're just a complete nutter asshole. With this clip here, this is a rental. This person's returned the rental to the rental place, and it turns out that there's chunks of ash scattered across the entire car. And well, of course, the guy working there decides to ask the guy, hey, did you smoke in here? Who smoked in here? There's ash in here. And well, we have a very interesting conversation afterwards. Here's the clip.
When you accuse somebody of doing something that they didn't do, somebody's going to stand up for themselves.
I didn't accuse you.
I was smoking in the car.
I didn't say you were.
I
didn't say you were. I said there's smoke in the car and we have a no smoking policy. Yeah, there is.
The ash in the car does not mean somebody necessarily smoked in the car.
I didn't say it was you.
But it still doesn't mean somebody smoked in the car.
What are you, burning incense?
In the car, sir. You can keep a door open. And somebody could be burning leaves, and ash from the leaves can be getting inside of the car. Whatever the case.
I mean, it's very rare to happen.
I can pull to an Eagles game and leave my windows open, sitting in the stadium or in a parking lot, and somebody is smoking whatever it is they want to smoke. Blow the ashes out and bam.
All that shit was blowing in.
Nobody was smoking in the car. Then you got mad and said that I was smoking in the car because it's masked through something.
Bro, that's a nice nugget right there. You think we can smoke that?
Bro, it's legal where I'm at, but that still does not negate the fact that you accused me of smoking in the car.
Bro, if we were in a court right now, you'd be so guilty of smoking.
Guilty of what?
Smoking, dude.
Smoking what, bro?
I don't know.
People smoke. I'm grown. I'm 35.
I know.
Smoke. It's legal up here, and it's legal where I'm at.
But there's a no smoking policy in the car.
Nobody was smoking in the car. That's not smoke.
Was that weed?
It doesn't matter if it's weed. Are you going to get mad that somebody might have dropped a pack of cigarettes in the car and then the tobacco fell out? Are you really going to get mad about that and say there's no smoking in the car? It's tobacco leaves.
I'm not mad. You're
finding
mad?
leaves, bro. But you're sitting here trying to accuse me of stuff I didn't do, bro. Like, get out of here.
I'm not mad.
95% sure he's guilty. That's my verdict here. You can obviously come up with your own opinions here. I personally think he's probably guilty, considering how hard he's trying to deflect that off of him, saying, oh, it was this thing. Oh, no, it was this thing. Oh, it was this thing that doesn't make quite enough sense to this. It's like you could have gone for a myriad of other reasons that could potentially have covered your case, but you're clearly just desperately trying to find a way to deflect the blame, especially after he finds a little nugget of a certain item that I can't talk about because, you know, the gods are YouTube gods are watching. But it's just like, buddy, if you smoked in there, you just own up. It's only going to potentially go, like, he probably wouldn't be that annoyed. You might get a slight slap of a fee. I don't know. But it's just like acting like this is definitely not the way to go about it. In this next clip, we've got an idiot / Kevin deciding to record someone randomly in public. And yeah, this is an interesting one.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What happened? How come you record me without my permission? That's all right. This is a public, this is a free country. Absolutely. Look, I can call the cops on you right now. Call the cops. That's okay. This is a free country. You're violating. Have you heard of the Second Amendment, the freedom of right of speech and you're violating my privacy. I'm not violating. This is you're in a private area.
I just want to question, does he actually know why it's perfectly fine to record a person at a public place? It's not because of the First Amendment or this or that or these random other things he kept trying to pull up here. No. It's because you're in a public place. Therefore, what you're doing in said public place, it's not in private, it's in public. They're not invading your privacy but recording you. But he's being such a flipping asshole about it, it's not even funny. Like, what was even the point of that? Was he just trying to taunt for a goddamn reaction? Actually, this is TikTok. Yes, he probably was. In this next scene, we've got an interesting fight between a pair of people happening.
She's a Karen. She told me to move out of her way so she could put her car when I'm sitting there putting a quarter in.
Standing there
You're an
for 5 minutes
entitled
looking
Karen.
for a quarter. I said, can I please return my card? Don't tell me to shut up.
You know in Arabic, you know we have it.
Oh, good for you. Oh, let me quote you. This is America. You speak English.
تسمش يا شرموطة.
Okay, you speak English.
تسمش يا شرموطة.
Yeah, okay.
يا
Mr.
هندي
Rick,
يا خرا يا بطة ما بتتحممي. There you go.
You started off with saying I'm rich. So good for you. That's why you're shopping by yourself and not your butler?
I'm sorry.
No, you should see what he said.
Angry people. I have no idea how this all started. It seems like the lady decided to be a touch racist at the end there, but here we are. In this next clip, a Karen decided to cut the line, and when she was refused service due to her cutting the line, this happened.
Have a good day, miss.
Give me your name.
Have a good
know
day,
your
miss.
boss's number. You cannot do that.
Have a good day, miss.
You cannot do that.
Have a good day.
You cannot. I can report you to the Better Business Bureau. Are you aware of that?
Report me.
Do you realize I'm a CPA? I have a
Do
lot
it.
more range than you think I have.
Do it then.
You're not gonna give me your name.
No.
For no reason.
No, because when you asked me you weren't being nice, and I'm not gonna...
When was I ever being rude to you?
I'm not gonna sit here and
When was I
argue with
ever
you,
being-
miss.
I wasn't being
I'm
nice
not
with
gonna
it?
sit here and
What have I
argue
said
with
that
you.
wasn't nice?
Have a good day.
Tell me one thing I have said that wasn't
There's
nice.
no point in having this
I still
conversation.
have not even cursed or raised my voice, nothing.
Miss,
I'm asking you
you're
what your
very
name is.
clearly agitated.
Now that you're not giving me your name, yes.
Why?
Know
For
your
what?
boss's number?
Is that really a reason to get agitated at someone because they won't give
Yes,
you their name?
it is, because I'm asking you for your boss's number then and you're not giving it to
Yeah,
me.
I can't give out my boss's personal cell
Okay,
phone
then you
number.
need to give me your name or a way to reach him.
No,
Email
I
or a way that
I
time
don't.
he's in here. Yes, you
I
do
don't.
have to. Yes,
I
you want to
don't.
look up the law?
Look.
Gotta love these type of people. I need your name. It's a must-have. It's in the law. You have to give me a way to contact your manager. It's so stupid. In this clip, we got a Karen who's attempting to stop a kid from running a lemonade stand on the side of the road because apparently it's going to cause too much traffic and they don't have the permit for it.
We don't want the traffic in front of ours. No, it's going to. You have your own home, correct? We're here trying to. I don't need the traffic.
You can't even see us.
I
And there's
don't.
no
Why'd you
traffic.
choose mine?
Because it's by the road where more people come by.
Okay, well, there's plenty of other
And there's
places,
me.
sir. Please move your
This is
lemonade
just a public place.
No, but it's
Saddest
not.
thing I've ever
public.
heard.
No, it's an HOA.
It's a county road.
It's
This is a county
Okay,
road.
it's an HOA. You have to have a permit. Okay. Okay.
Can I give you some cinnamon rolls?
Ma'am, I don't want the cinnamon rolls. I just don't want the traffic. You guys didn't even consider the people who live here.
No, we told you. So let's go and bike them and have them.
No, you didn't. You didn't come over. You didn't.
I
ask
told her when
me.
she was setting up. As soon as you get set up, go talk to them. Go there.
That's not my husband.
Or whoever.
Okay, just please move. I'm trying to be polite. I really am.
No, we're
Please.
just exercising
I
our
don't
rights.
really. You're not exercising your rights. I'm telling you it's illegal.
Well, I don't know what it is.
It is. Because we looked into it. We've had a lemonade stand. We had to have a permit. We have our own property. So, yes, I do. I have 5 kids. But I also want to go set up another front of other people's houses without asking if it was okay. That
You're
is
so
the whole
great.
point.
So your house is facing that way.
This is also the entrance to my home,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
This is right here.
Yeah.
This is okay. This is ours here. This the community here.
Right.
So if you have your community, set up in your community. That's all I'm asking. Is you guys did not ask. We didn't come.
Why
you
would
just
we
set
ask
up.
you? It's public property, like I
It's
said.
polite.
Yeah, well, you're or whoever
That's
that
like
was,
having
was
a
not
yard sale with
polite to
somebody
us at
saying.
all.
Well,
And we
I'm
don't
trying to be
call the
polite.
cops.
Okay, do it.
We're only gonna be here another 30 minutes. So.
No, that's okay. You can pack up and go, or the cops.
Okay.
We will.
So all she wanted to do this week was to have a little lemonade
Okay,
stand.
that's okay.
You're
I
so
understand
great.
that, but you can set up.
You're so sweet and
There's
neighborly.
no one
I
that
appreciate
comes
it.
down our street, so we're like, oh,
So
you
this-
just pick a random street.
This is a great Yeah, you're the victim.
Go ask them if you can set up over there. There. Public land over here.
Call the cops. I'm done talking to you for this poor little girl. If
So
you have,
I'm not.
if
I'm
you
not
have
saying-
children,
You're making this a totally traumatic event. For
I
her.
do.
How sad.
Maybe you guys should ask.
Maybe you should have a heart in your body.
It wouldn't have changed your mind because I told her, ma'am,
Listen.
that I follow I look into the regulations and everything.
Oh,
I do
it's a
have
freaking lemonade stand. Give me a break. Oh, call. I'm done talking to you.
Okay.
Call. And then go away and let us sell until the cops come.
No, don't sell. It's illegal.
Okay, the cops can do that for us. Great. Thank you, citizens arrest.
Hey, look it. No, it's not super fine.
Thank you. You're great. Oh, that's what it was. You're amazing.
Wow.
Thank
what happens
you.
in this country? It's the saddest thing.
Yeah,
So
what
little
happens?
kids can't even have a lemonade stand without a neighbor freaking out. Home.
We have no traffic between right now.
Nobody's stopping here either.
Well, it's more of a chance. We've had 5 cars go by. On our house, we've had 0.
Then you don't have to worry about the traffic, do you, that you were so worried about? 911 it. 911.
It's simple as easy. The cops don't need to get involved. You just need to pack up and go.
We
Not
are in
gonna
30
happen.
minutes.
Not 30 minutes. We were
Oh,
asking
get
you-
a life. Just go call the cops in your house.
I mean, I get it. Regulations are regulations, but at the end of the day, why the fuck do you need to care so much about this? Oh no, a kid selling things on the side of the road. End of world. It's going to make everyone die of poison. And the one car that's passing every few minutes is going to cause a lot of traffic if one of them decide to stop. End of world. I don't get why you need to make such a big fucking fuss over something like this. Like, it's almost a minimal thing. Like, it probably works slightly different here in Australia, but pretty commonly in certain areas you'll just find a guy in his ute parked on the side of the road with a bunch of flowers and he's selling them to people. You can stop there, get him on the side of the road, or just continue on the main road. It's not really too much of a thing to really care so goddamn much about. Here we have a guy who's confronting a person who has decided to be very racist towards them, and well, here's what happens.
You call me a fucking racist? Say it again. Why don't you? Of course I have it. I have it. Let them come. You tell them that you call me a. You tell them again, okay? You think I'm scared? I'll wait. She called me a. Yeah.
And you are.
Racist. Yep. Keep saying. Yep. Got you on the camera, okay? You're gonna go viral, okay? You racist.
I don't give a
Okay, say it again. You see? She's assaulting me right now. Say it again. You call me a right? Say it again. Say it again.
Genius, absolute genius. At least beforehand you had like the ability to potentially deny because he may not have been able to prove that you were being racist before he started filming, but then you decided to go, nope, yeah, you are one, put the finger up, and then wind your window out and try and whack his phone out of his hand. Absolute genius. The IQ on you must be like 405 because you just assault someone while they're recording you. Think a little further. Here we watch as a person who's wearing a nice bright fluoro vest that has a insignia of police on one side of it gets approached by these guys behind the camera here and gets asked a very simple question. Are you an actual police officer? Unfortunately, this guy seems to squirm and is not really interested in properly answering that question, goes on with a few lies, and well, here's the clip.
Hi there. There. So, you're an actual Cleveland police officer?
No, I'm not with Cleveland PD. I work for Cleveland Watchmen. We're a security company that hires only off-duty police officers to do traffic control for.
Are you an off-duty police officer?
Yeah.
So, who are you with?
Pickaway Sheriff's Office.
Pickaway.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're out of.
They do.
Ohio, and you're here working in Franklin County in Whitehall as an off-duty police officer.
No, I'm working as a security guard. So we do.
No, you're in uniform marked as a police officer. You're working as a police officer right now with a car that has red and blue lights on it.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got I've got some paperwork I can give to you from.
Absolutely, and I'll need to get your information. I've been asked to come up here by my deputy chief and get that.
Okay.
Because yeah. Here, you.
Okay, so I can't get a hold of the chief from Richland Township, which is Glenmont.
It's Richland Township.
Yeah.
So it's a township police department,
No,
or
it's
is
the
it village?
Village in Richland Township. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a village in Richland.
But you have no ID from them,
No,
all right?
no.
And have you ever been sworn in by them?
I've talked to the chief.
No. I'm asking you a direct question. Have you been sworn in
now,
by
it's
them?
very important you answer this correctly, because being a former police officer or someday a current police officer, you know if you lie in this situation, you go directly to jail.
No, I'm not.
So I'm going to put that right
listen,
out.
I'm not.
So if you are telling me you are a police officer right now, is that what you're telling me? So you are not a commissioned police officer.
I have spoke with the chief.
That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you one question. Are you a commissioned police officer through the state of Ohio?
I have an OPUDA certificate.
That's not what I'm asking.
That's not what we're asking you.
I'm explaining to you.
No, you're not. You're not answering the question. You're avoiding the question. It's very simple. Are you a sworn police officer anywhere in the state of Ohio with any department?
Not currently.
Okay, that's the question.
Not currently. I'm unsure.
You can't be unsure.
You can't be unsure.
You would have to raise your hand, swear, sign a form, and you would get paperwork on that.
Hello.
Talking to the chief is not enough.
Please do not. I'm asking you for courtesy, man to man. Please do not ruin my career. Please.
I think you did that kind of on your own, Casey.
Please.
All right. The Pickaway County. You knew you didn't work for Pickaway County. You displayed that badge. All right. You're out here acting in law enforcement capacity, displaying a badge that you have no right to have, or a facsimile of a badge. That's not even a real badge. Yeah. You were aware of that.
Yeah,
okay.
It's not real.
Okay. So, all right, you're going to be charged.
Oh, seriously?
I'm serious. Okay. Now we're going to be nice about this. Okay. And we're going to take you over, and you can take your gun belt off, and you can set it on the hood of that car. Okay. And we're going to take you in. We don't have to handcuff you. This officer is going to pat you down, all right? And we'll let you out, all right, on a summons, all right? Now,
are we too far for me to?
We're
Listen,
okay.
It's completely deceptive.
Here's the problem. Here's you don't understand that right now we can charge you for improperly handling in a vehicle. I can charge you for impersonating a police officer. All right, there's tons of charges.
What are you charging me?
Here, well, probably the impersonation of a police officer.
So the best thing to do right now is to just take off the belt.
All right, so let's step over here and take care of that first.
Smith, right here.
I think buddy old pal here was wearing his dunce cap for today, you know, having his car, which looks to be an ex-police vehicle with the coloured panels being with no detail on it, from what we can see from a section of the clip there, where there is a white and black vehicle with police siren lights on top of it, and this guy just walks around with a full-on gun belt and police insignia, and then lies about which department he comes from, and it turns out that he probably he's not a police officer at all. He's just working as security guard and thought it would be cool to wear police insignia. I don't know what this guy was like. I'm personally assuming that him being a security guard is actually real here. It might also be a lie, and that could also be a problem, because he is like a bit more like, hey, please don't ruin my career, don't do this to me, please be nice, you guys. But it's just like, buddy, you brought this upon yourself by wearing something that says police on it, and then lying to police about saying that you are a police officer, and then you got caught out in your lie, because of course you did. What else was going to happen here? Like, if you're not aware of certain things, they're going to be able to trip you on those certain things. And, well, what did they do there? Oh, they tripped you on those certain things, and you got caught out pretty easily. Here we got the manager of a Target store deciding to kick this person out because they have what they claim to be a service dog, because they don't want to give any form of identifications or anything to actually recognize that it is a service dog, even though that's not required by law.
I'm really sorry, but I can't have a dog in here.
It's a service
It's against,
dog.
I would need to see a documentation. I will then, absolutely.
It's a service dog, and it's against state law and federal law.
Yes, I do. You do need to have documentation.
No, you
on
don't,
it.
sir.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and.
If you look up the Colorado
It's against
state
a health
law,
code violation to have a dog.
if you look up the
a food
Colorado
establishment.
state law,
How are you a GM? I am.
James, stop. If you look up the
I don't
Colorado,
see. It's also required that they wear
it's not
the.
required, sir.
Yeah. So.
It's not required.
All right. Well,
if you go on your phone and you look up the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Okay. Well, this is private property, and I am asking you guys.
It's actually a public establishment, and you're open to the public.
It's privately owned, and I am asking you guys to leave.
Because I don't have a vest on my service dog.
Thank you. I'm asking you to leave.
Because I don't have a vest on my service dog. It's a service dog.
No documentation whatsoever.
You don't have to have.
It is a big deal. You can't have a dog.
This is one of those moments that as an outsider looking into all these laws to do with service animals, I'm not only slightly confused by some of the decisions here, I can also understand why some of these decisions are made. So, according to the Americans with Disabilities Act laws, there's a bunch of different laws here, but basically the layman terms of it all, service dogs are not required to wear any form of identification whatsoever. They don't need to wear a vest, they don't need to have any form of marking to show that they're a service dog. Also, you are not required to have any of the documentation for it because by law, stores and places like that cannot ask you if that is a service dog. They can't ask you for any form of documentation to prove that's a service dog. They can't ask you if you've got any disabilities or what disabilities you have. They can't ask you anything in resemblance to prove that that's an actual service dog, which makes sense to a degree because it means that you can't just look at someone with a service dog, know they've got a disability and abuse them for having that. But also at the same time, it's a system that is very easily abused depending on how things can get enforced, because the list of breeds that can be a service dog is up there on the internet for everyone to look at. So if you have a dog of that breed, you can take it around everywhere, say it's a service dog, and that you don't have to prove that it is to anyone unless potentially if some police officer along the lines decides to ask. But no store managers, no store in any way, shape, or form can ask you can ask for identification of that being a service dog, and legally they can't kick you out specifically for having a service dog. It's a very weird web of laws that, on one hand, I can completely understand of it because, it makes it so that it's very difficult to target someone with disabilities because there's no way to identify if they've got one or not. But at the same time, I think it can be very easily abused. Here we have a guy who's been waiting for over 2 hours for his food to be picked up from a fast food restaurant by the Uber. It hasn't happened yet, so he decided to go in himself and just grab the food.
I wait 45 minutes and my food is right there and I paid for it, so let me just give you my food because my Uber guy is still not here. He's another 45 minutes, that's 2.5 hours now. That's bull. My food's right there, give me my sandwich. I'm hopping over this bitch. I'm grabbing my food. I ain't playing. It's my food right there. All right, I paid for that shit. All right, let's do it. Nah, I paid for my sandwich. I get my sandwich. I don't give a my sandwich. I paid. Call the police. It's my sandwich. I paid for that shit. I don't give a. I paid for my sandwich. I'm grabbing my sandwich. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Look, if you've done this through Uber or DoorDash or whatever other form of food delivery service, almost all of them would provide refunds, especially considering you've been waiting over 2 hours for a driver to be selected and the food's been sitting there for several hours by now. Like, it just seems a bit odd that you did this type of method because, yeah, you've paid for the food, but you've also paid for the delivery. And you're not going to get that money back now unless you do a refund afterwards. I don't know, it just feels like you just took the wrong method about this. I don't know. What's your opinion, I guess, you guys? Here we go, Kevin, who's a bit upset because he's unable to get cash at a store, I think.
You're going to ask me to and you can take these dudes and shove up your because here's no, I know what I want. What are you going to do, Phil? I swear to God, if you touch me, I will you and throw you in fucking jail, bitch. How can you not have cash? Call them. They know who I am. You waste my time. It's what you did. I don't care about the money. It's the time you waste. I don't care about kids. You'll probably get worse. Get out of the store. Thanks for wasting my time. Call the cops. I don't give a how can you not have cash on hand? Why did you say that? No. Get out. Wait, dude, get out. It's not your concern. Get out of the store. I don't give a get out. Go. Bitch, in your fucking beat. Wow, get out. Good one. Get out of here.
That's at least what I gather from the clip here, because he's going off about the fact that they don't carry cash, which is very interesting to say the least. I guess it deposes on how the laws function in America, but usually most stores have cash here in Australia. Most stores. Some stores will have signs out the front letting you know, hey, we don't accept cash here, we only accept card, which is really annoying. And there's also others that only accept cash and don't do card. But usually there's a big, massive sign to give you that information here. So maybe, I'm not 100% sure about this one. Maybe this guy was going for some cash out, and that's why he couldn't get, they didn't have cash to do any cash out, which, you know, that's a completely fair thing, because shops are not banks, buddy. Get your cash out from an ATM, not a shop. I don't know. It's a bit... This one's interesting. He's really going off his nutter about the lack of cash at this store for some reason or another, which definitely unnecessary, to say the least. It's like, really? You don't need to go off your lungs there and burn them into hell or something. Like, geez, calm down. You're back for your daily dose of Karen. Now open up wide, get your food, get whatever you need, because you're about to have a nice earfuls and eyefuls of Karen shenanigans here on Completely Stupid. You know, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with that Australian idiot that calls himself the host. Let's get into some clips. Here we have an argument between someone who lives in what I'm assuming is some form of retirement/support village, arguing with the employees of said village. Here's the clip.
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
You get on Facebook. Nobody cares.
Well, I'll put you on more than Facebook, honey.
Oh, no, you won't.
Oh, you want to bet? You do that, honey. You do that, sweetheart. And you'll hear what they say, because you're harassing me.
No, you're harassing us.
Oh, no. You call them.
Why don't you call them? Why don't you call somebody to get you out of here?
Call them.
Oh, you can't.
Call them.
Sorry, I do.
Call them.
Calling them. You ain't
Good.
got my permission.
Good.
Don't
No, I want her to. I want her to.
She was warned about recording. Now I'm calling the cops.
Good, do that. I can't wait till they tell you. You're harassing me.
Ain't nobody harassing you.
Yes, you are. And I'm allowed to do whatever I want as long as I'm right here, honey. As long as I'm right here. And I told you to stop and leave me alone.
Yes, I need a police officer to Oak Hill Village in Middletown. The resident name is Tina Gonzalez. She is beautiful.
What am I being? Nothing.
On North Union Street.
Yes, you may come in.
She don't record me.
I'm not doing nothing. She is harassing me. I'm in my own room.
I'm not 100% sure how to really think about this one, because I'm not really knowledgeable in how retirement/support villages work in America as a whole, but from what I can gather from the comments that were associated on the TikTok for this clip is that most people were on the side of the person who was recording, because they thought that the employees here were way out of line with how they were choosing to act, especially attempting to get police involved for this unfolding situation. I don't know. I think it's just one of those things where it's very, very interesting, and I also don't know how appropriate it is to film inside one of these buildings in the first place, depending on various other issues. I don't know, it seems whack. This clip is a very interesting one, to say the least. For what we can gather here is that there is a form of argument happening between both the people in this clip here. According to the information that we're given, apparently they are co-tenants. Basically, the person behind the camera is on the lease with this other person, but the other person is like the main tenant of the lease, if you catch my drift. Anyway, this is in Alameda County, California, because that's important to this one, and let's roll the clip.
No, that money has not been cashed. You want to film stuff? That's right.
It's illegal for you?
You have a plan to leave.
I am working on it.
Good. That's good. That's all I wanted to hear from you for a month. January 1st, the lease will be changed. The locks will be changed. Your stuff either will be out or removed.
Okay,
I'm glad you know that.
Well, good. I'm glad you know that too.
You will no longer be a tenant. You will have no rights, nothing. Okay?
Actually, that's not how it works.
I'm sorry, but you know what? Freeloaders don't work here.
I'm not a freeloader.
I will have my lawyer tell it to you, because it doesn't work, okay?
Okay, well, I have the receipts that you gave me, and I gave you the rent.
Fantastic. That's through the 31st. And then you're done. Bye-bye.
That's not
Adios.
how it works. That's
I'm
not how it
sorry,
works.
but it is. When we sign a new lease and you're not on it, bye-bye.
But that's not how it works.
Guess how it's going to play out? Just like that.
Nope, it's not. Bo, stop it.
You want to
stop it?
Then it's going to be worth my...
Stop it. Good for you, asshole.
From what I can read up online, it's, well, basically, as a tenant, you cannot evict anyone from the house. Only the landlord can. If someone is on a joint lease with you, you cannot kick them out yourselves. You must go to the landlord and request that you want this roommate on the lease to leave, to be evicted, etc., etc., and then that entire process will begin. You can't do it yourself on your own without the landlord. But we don't know what exactly has happened in the situation here, because that might have actually been the case that's gone on here. According to what this caption was on TikTok, apparently this is an illegal lease breaking shenanigans. Like, she's being illegally kicked out by this guy, but we don't know what's happened. If it is, then geez, you're a bit crazy, man, because that's not how it works. You can't just say, nah, I don't want you anymore, you're gone by the end of the month. No, you have to go through the landlord. Only landlords can evict people from the house who are on the lease. Here we watch as a good Samaritan truck driver pauses in the middle of the road to block the road because there was a massive car pileup that occurred on the highway. So he thought, okay, I've got a big truck, there's no one here, there's no police officers here yet, let me just use my vehicle to block the road for a moment just so people don't come flying through and potentially hit someone who's trying to get out of a wrecked vehicle. And he goes around, checks up on everybody, but it turns out the truck driver that wasn't too far behind him is not exactly happy with him blocking the road like he is.
Boy, bad accident, you guys. Are you guys okay? Y'all okay? Everybody okay? Anybody need an ambulance, anything? Are y'all okay? Oh my God. Y'all look at this right here. That's why you gotta be careful on this road. You okay? Okay, what's your, she's okay? Okay. Somebody dialing 911?
You dial 911.
Okay, these people up here okay? Lord, have mercy.
I'm the orange car.
Okay, so you good up there?
I'm good.
This you right here, my friend?
Yeah.
Everybody okay in your car?
Yeah, we're all fine.
Okay, let's make sure everybody's okay first. Lord have mercy. This truck, everybody's okay?
Yes, everyone's okay in the truck.
Okay, what about this car right here? Hold on, Doc. Are you guys okay? Okay. Boy. Come on through, man. Come on through. Lord, you gotta be careful out of you guys. It's rough. Oh, Lord. Okay, I see a state trooper right there. Let me move mine on out the way. She says she's sure she's okay, right? Everybody up there is okay as far as anybody hurt. Okay, I'm gonna move on, you guys. I got.
Oh, you're in this truck?
Yeah, I'm in this truck. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move on. All right. Good God Almighty. Make sure everything I back here is straight with me. Okay. All of you guys okay? Okay. Well, I'm ready to move my truck to make it. Hey man, you don't do me nothing. You wait. You wait. Now, you wait. Get out the truck and talk, man. You got something to say to me? What you say? I'm just making sure these people are okay. Damn these loads. Okay, well, damn these loads. I'm worried about these people's life. Well, just wait. Now, damn, you that damn honoring? People's lives is more important than these damn loads. You better talk in that truck. Let's show you what kind of life people have. He's so worried about a load than these people's life. Shucks, cars done flipped over and everything. Good God Almighty. He worried about his damn load. Ain't worried about these people's lives, seeing if these people okay. Goodness, show you what type of people you deal with in life. Boy, off.
Look, I get it. Truck drivers, you guys have massive time crunches. You have these schedules that you've got to keep to the goddamn T, otherwise you could lose money or even lose your job. Actually, in this time and place where truck drivers are rare and far few between, that one's less likely. You'll just get punished with some bullcrap. And I get it. This type of stuff is time consuming, you lose time and it could get you in a bunch of trouble. But at the end of the day, at some point your humanity's got to shine through and be like, you know what, there's a massive crash here, this sucks, I might be late to dropping off my load, but you know what, it's important to make sure everyone's a-okay. And that's what our first truck driver here is like. The second guy, I'm sorry, you can go take your load and shove it up your ass for a moment. Just patience is a very important thing in life to learn. And if you don't have patience as a truck driver, my God, I wonder how many people you've probably nearly rear-ended because of that lack of patience. Because if you've got no patience for another guy just making sure everyone's okay before he starts roaming through and makes it open again, like, then I would not want to see what you're like when you get stuck behind a driver who's going 10 below the speed limit. In this next clip, we got a Karen who's unhappy about their meal going to the drive-thru at Hungry Jack's. Wait, that's in Australia, mate.
Hey, the second one, the first one wasn't bad enough. The second one came back from the microwave. $13 and whatever cents. I don't care what you say. $9. I'm going to bring out the big guns here. I'm going to love this.
No one cares.
I don't care what you're saying, pal. And just for you, I might hold you up a little bit more.
I've got nowhere to be. I've got nowhere to be.
I'll speak to anybody how I like.
My day off, you dummy.
One of those burgers on the thing that's not like this. If I had my camera, I'd take a picture, I'd sue you for it. How's that grab you? I'm not going to listen to you. Oh, you're not going to listen to me?
Get out of the drive-thru.
I have asked you nicely. I asked nicely for the pork belly. I asked nicely for the second pork belly. If you think that I'm going to ask you nicely for a third one, you got another thing coming. And I'm a swearer. I haven't sworn at you yet. Bitch.
First things first, you're in broad fucking daylight. Go inside and deal with it there. Stop holding everybody else up in the fucking drive-thru, you absolute delinquent. And you say you're a swearer, but you didn't swear at all. I'm a swearer because I'm Australian, an actual Australian might I add, and I swear a lot, as you may or may not have noticed. These people are funny. It's like, oh my God, it was microwave. It's like, yeah, these things tend to have been pre-cooked before they get sent to these restaurants and they get put into these like little tray oven thingamybobs to heat them up again. Oh, it's almost like that's how fast food functions. Whew. Who would have known? Well, I didn't. In this clip, we got a classic bit of road rage for some crazy reason, and then a guy with a baseball bat appears from around the corner a little while later. You gotta love how both of them were trying to. We got a Karen who goes off at a pair of women for not wearing what she deems to be appropriate clothes.
Here it goes. We did go in.
No, listen, but are you going in?
Yeah.
This restaurant? You're not going in
We did. We just went in to go eat. We was gonna sit down and eat.
We were in there like 3 minutes.
To complain about you because I will not spend my money. Yeah. We went in to go eat.
All I did was say,
you waited for us to unpack.
And you watched us.
You watched us and sat here.
And you know why?
And no,
because
you do not do that. You don't do that. I don't care what you're saying.
You know what it looks like? What it look like? What it look like?
This is my job.
What it look like?
And I know when people
Tell me what it look like.
and they're going to the beach.
How you know that?
No, man.
You're not dressed.
I'm not dressed.
To go in the restaurant.
I'm not dressed to go into a restaurant.
You went outside and put a shirt on?
I have on pants and a shirt and shorts. Oh, you told me to kill myself? I won't. Mate, watch that high blood pressure, baby. Go ahead. Well, I will, baby girl. With them socks on. Take them socks off. They aren't even that bad. Genuinely speaking, like I swear, I've seen in clips along these lines where they're wearing far more skimpier outfits. This isn't even that bad. Oh, they're wearing a shirt that's slightly exposed to their stomach and they're wearing short jeans. Oh no, end of the world. It's totally going to ruin the vibe that you've amped up for yourself, Karen. Jeez, man. Like, why do you have to care so much about other people's clothing? Just because you don't like showing a little bit of skin doesn't mean other people don't like doing that. So, go home. This guy's getting an order from Burger King and he gets his food and it turns out the fries are not exactly hot as he would like them. So he asks for get some hot chips. Here's what happens next.
Old enough to walk over here and come back and show me he eating my fries that I just bought right here at a what? Well, what? Burger King? Oh, really? You gonna just do me like that? You know, the internet's the. How you doing, sir? Pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. All I asked for is some hot fries. The guy that gave me my French fries right here, that dude, he's running behind there, whatever. He's gonna give me some cold food, first of all, and then I asked him, can I get some hot fries? The first thing he did to me, he took my fries. You know what he did? He started eating them. Then he walked around into the corner to your left. To the left, over there by that door where you just came from, to the left. And he ate my fries. Then he turned around and walked back towards me, eating my fries, eating the fries, the same fries. Really? Really? That's how we rolling? So, excuse me, my brother. I would never do this unless I felt like I was violated. Internet is a deal, because I'm starting to learn how to do this stuff. I'm not a regular guy. You might be the manager. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you coming up and showing and acknowledging this. But I'm just trying to give you the benefit of the doubt too.
All right, no problem. 1 second, okay?
And matter of fact, he can take the sandwich back because I might not know what he done to this my sandwich. If he felt like that, if he felt that's some kind of weight, you know this going on the internet, Jack. You don't want this kind of stuff. You gotta have people like this that don't care. If people like this don't care, oh, it's going on the internet. For real, that's real talk. Then he gonna walk away and eat the fries that he gave to me. Are you serious? Are you dead serious? So that's the kind of respect you're gonna give a customer. Bruh, you don't know who you're dealing with. I do this for a living.
There you go.
So what's that mean? You gonna give me some what?
I gave you a new order of fries. That's what I gave you.
You gave me a new order of fries.
Yes, sir.
Can we do this? Can you do this with my brother? Can I come inside and get my money back? How about that?
I can do your money right here.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine too. Matter of fact, that'd be even better. That'd be even better. Y'all might as well come over here and get yourself on World Star, because y'all acting like y'all need to be on World Star. Come on, that's you, especially you. You little clown. There you go. You little clown. That's right. And your manager standing right there and you waving. You know what? Man, you don't know about nothing. Neither one of y'all. That's funny. And your manager standing there right here. I don't know if he's the manager or not, but I know one thing. World Star. Make me famous, bro. Come on. Come over here and make me famous, dude. Dude, make me famous, man. Come on over here and make me famous, man. That little clown smile you got on your face, man. Huh?
I ask you to go ahead and pull forward.
Oh, I ain't got no problem with that, man. But I want your boy to continue to be a clown, though. You know, if you want to be a celebrity, let him be a celebrity. You know, do you want to be one too? I ain't think so. All right, World Star. My mother money and a sandwich.
I'm sorry, but what the man? You've literally gotten exactly what you wanted. Not only did he try to offer you hot fries that were fresh out from the goddamn fryer, and you denied that, when you asked for a refund, he simply gave it to you. Why do you need to continue going on about, oh yeah, I'm gonna make you famous, blah 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 from that point? It's completely dumb. Genuinely. You've got exactly what you wanted. Not only are you going to keep your sandwich, you're going to have your cake and eat it too. You're going to get a refund. You're going to keep your sandwich. Bro, you've literally just won in life right there. And yet you're still here, complaining, going on about how this guy's terrible. Jeez, man, you didn't need to add all this additional crap to it. You could have just moved on with your day after they happily accepted your refund easily. In this next clip, we got a Karen who lives about 4 houses down complaining about noise on 9 PM on a Saturday night.
Really
tired
What's
of
going
all
on?
the noisy parties.
It's Saturday night, ma'am. What time is it? It's barely 9 o'clock.
It is 9 o'clock.
But what's going on?
It's noisy.
I know. This is why we buy houses, so we could do what we want.
So that you can do what you want.
If you're right behind us?
We are 4 houses away, and you're so loud. And
Okay, what's
house.
your address since you came over here? Can I know your address?
No.
But what are you doing? I don't think nobody. Our neighbors over here are not even complaining. You're 3 houses away.
You got too many people.
How do you know how many people we have?
There's cars everywhere.
So what?
Okay.
What's your name?
I've lived in this neighborhood.
What's your name?
My name is Chris.
Chris?
And
Okay,
look-
back up, Chris.
Okay.
Ow.
No, I said hello.
No, that's not how you
Excuse
came at us. Well, you're in my sister's house, like literally. You could call
Did
the
the
cops
rest
if you
of the
want. There's nothing
neighborhood-
bad going on. This even before curfew.
Please don't do
It's
that.
even before curfew. Like I don't know why you're.
There's no curfew.
What? It's 9 o'clock. It's early on a Saturday, ma'am. You could stay here and talk to my sister if you want. Yes, because how you did it right now was really not called for.
Okay, I get it. I understand loud neighbors are annoying, but it's 9 PM on a Saturday night. At that point, who the fuck cares? There's literally jack shit you can do about it, and there's probably nicer ways to go about it than just going and annoy them when they're having a party. Maybe if it's going to be one thing you want to complain about, if it's midnight or past midnight, then maybe I can understand you partly. But you're saying that you're multiple houses down, the other neighbors haven't really complained before, and you're just making a big stuffle about this because you're annoyed at it, and then you just give up partway through. You're doing it at 9 p.m. I don't get it. Maybe the next day, come and was like, hey, you guys, it'd be nice if you guys just maybe were a little bit more quiet on the Saturday nights, or maybe party a little less often, would be appreciated. Instead, you just come up all in their shit, interrupting them whilst they're doing their thing on a Saturday night. Like, what the hell, man? Like, just what the hell? I get it. Noisy neighbors suck. But that's not how you handle them. Holy shit. Next, we have a guy who decided to shut down a hotel pool over the fact that he didn't like the people who were there and decided just to be a bit racist over it.
Drink, swim. Okay, so I'm confused. I'm done talking to you. I want a full refund because we're just going to leave your hotel. There's nothing else for us to talk about. I want my money back. So start the paperwork and give me my...
They locking up the pool because we're not, that's crazy. Y'all need...
Okay, tell your other customers there's room. He said 10 customers in the pool. It was only 5 kids in the pool. Weird. There were dogs. No, you were seeing
Come on.
watching their kids.
Where your shoes, Addie? Come on, come out. Oh, okay, come on.
No, don't sorry now. What you should have did was stood up for your company.
You want to say sorry? That's okay.
I'm trying to say sorry.
I just didn't think I was gonna have to see this. I just
Your
didn't.
manager.
I didn't think I had to see this.
Don't
tell nobody to shut up.
Don't tell us what to do. Call the police like you said for no reason. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Y'all not racist.
Goodbye.
He went and said that he was gonna leave if we kept staying here. I sat there and heard him.
Racist, the fact that people are in here swimming that don't even have a reason. How do you know that?
He shouldn't have been telling y'all nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
He shouldn't have been telling y'all nothing.
I paid for rooms. I paid for rooms. I didn't say you did. That's what I'm saying. I paid for rooms.
He had no right. He sure shouldn't have.
He said he was calling police on us, so we waiting on it. You're waiting on what?
He said he was calling
police on us.
He said he was calling the law.
Oh my god, there's a whole family in the pool. It must mean they don't have a hotel here. They're a person of color, they're black, I don't get it. Why do people have to be like this? Like, what's the point of this? It's so stupid, to say the least. Like, I don't really have a word for just my thoughts on just why people do this. It's so just dumb. We're all human beings at the end of the day. Like, why? Here we have a Karen who decides to trespass into someone else's house because they're having a party in the upstairs part of the house. When she gets called out for it, she just walks away.
Let's get a video. Take a picture of you too. Dude, we got my first Karen.
Picture of you too.
Literally walked into my house.
I know I'm walking to your house.
It's amazing.
I know, it is amazing. And we're going to report you. I'm now going to report this to the owner because this is too much. You guys do this all the time.
Feel free.
So if you don't want people to come in, don't write entrance.
Why do you hate music so much?
Third floor. Because you guys have been doing this all the time.
Hey, you know, you could have just knocked on the door, rang the doorbell, we would have turned
Oh,
around.
no. We did. You guys didn't hear it.
And that was the direction you chose to take this. Thank you.
It is
Have a
the
great
direction
night.
you chose to take it.
What's your name? Which house is yours, Miss Trespasser? Maybe I should follow her to her house. See which lady this is. BMW. Ooh! She's got a Beamer. We can get the plates. Let's see. Got him.
So either two things here. Either A, she is that damn lazy she's not even willing to walk down a few houses so she had to drive down there, or B, she doesn't even live in this neighborhood or that nearby in order to do, and she's complaining about these people at this house. Both of them are pretty stupid to say the least, and just walking to someone else's house is not how you do things. If you want to make a noise complaint, I don't know, call the police, let them handle the situation if they feel like it's actually warranted, not you, you're not the police, calm down, good God. You can tell craze has gone absolutely crazy when Karens start coming out of the woodworks to do stupid things in order to get this thing before anyone else actually gets said thing. Welcome to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. Let's get into the clips. I would gather you that most of you Americans who have been around the internet for the past handful of weeks would probably be vaguely aware of the Stanley Cup and the weird hype train that's going on around it. Anyway, recently, Starbucks and Target did a collab one, which led to many lines starting outside of these stores from like 3 a.m. Here we have a clip where some bright guy decided to cut in line to try and get one first themselves.
This dude tried to cut the line for the Starbucks x Target Stanley Cup, but we were not having it.
No. And then you said you were going to protect me. So I got over here because I didn't want to
You have to get to the end of the line.
There was no line.
There is a line.
You were in a circle over here.
Because we already knew our place.
But it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Can somebody call the police and get the...
We know, right. And you're not giving in. You're not giving in first. Okay, we will talk to management. That's
Go ahead, talk to them.
Yep.
The hell is your problem? Like,
what's our problem?
Like,
because everybody here is all respectful of each other. The people who are in the back of the line, they're not up here insisting.
There is no line.
There is a line. Ask everybody
You
here.
made the line.
No,
there's a line.
But you know what? They respect that. They respect that.
Target would have made a line if they wanted a line.
There is, and they're inside watching everybody.
Okay.
The lady in the beige pants ended up hitting the call button to get a manager to come outside.
I understand, but there was no line.
How is there no line? There's all these people.
It was a circle.
All right, it was a circle, but we were still standing in front. Obviously,
Hey,
cops.
we're not arguing.
Yep.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
It will not be a thing.
Yep.
I don't know who was here first.
He is
Right along the line.
He came up after me.
Okay.
And I knew my place.
When did you get here?
I got here after the blonde.
Okay.
No.
So
No.
wherever you were.
Because everybody watched you and said something to you.
I was here
You
after
might
her.
have all been
Let's get this going. One,
Are you serious?
two,
oh, it's in chronological order.
three.
I was number 8.
Thank you.
Nope, no.
We were let in at 8 a.m. sharp. Kept secured.
I don't know what's worse. All the people that are coming here to a store before 3 a.m. in the morning in order to get a cup, or the person who's cutting through the line in order to get the cup first. I say this whilst having like shelving of video game collectibles in the background. It's a bit of a hypocritical thing, isn't it? I get it. I actually do get this type of craze. Because I have my own thing where I just like collecting game collectibles. I've got a lot of them in the shelves behind me because it's just cool. It's cool, and that's all there is to it. This guy's a total entitled asshole for just being that way. Like, I get it. Getting one of these things is like seemingly super difficult, and you want one. But at the same time, cutting in front of lines just to make sure you get one is just, I don't know, seems a bit self-entitled, ain't you? And at the end of the day, if you fail to get it, boo-hoo, it's still just a cup. A really good cup, but it's just a cup. You know? You can get it down the line when the craze dies down a little bit if necessary. I don't know. I can't say it's horrible, it's bad to be this type of way over cups because I get the whole collecting thing, but at the same time, isn't it a bit stupid? Here we have an interesting one. The person who's already here in the car park, they parked normally in their car park, but because the person next to them had double parked, they were extremely close to their car to the point where they couldn't get into the driver's seat. So they have the most appropriate reaction to that incident. Not?
Do it!
Do it. Take a picture.
I'm taking a video!
I got plenty of spot. Out of the way!
Prick. Go, you goddamn piece of shit!
You kicking it?
I'm pregnant, what the f you gonna do?
Knock your fuck off, bitch!
Get the f out of here. You.
Do something!
Do f you.
Curious question here. I wonder, would he have had the same reaction if she wasn't in the car? Like, if she was inside doing her own thing and he came out to see this, would he have actually still gone to throw stuff? Or would he have just been like, fuck, looks like I screwed myself here because I double parked. I feel like that, for me, seeing some people's reactions, sometimes some people react far more because the person who caused them the supposed due harm is actually there, so they'll give an appropriate reaction to them. And I say appropriate reaction. It's not really, but you get what I mean. And it seems bright-eyed to throw your drink at a person's car when the entire problem you're currently having is almost entirely your fault. No, not almost. It is entirely your fault for double parking. If you didn't double park, you wouldn't be having this problem in the first place. And good job. We have inflation right now, buddy. You probably threw away like $4 or $5 of a drink right there. Also, camera person, you didn't do yourself any favors by going to kick his car. Not the brightest move. In this clip, we've got a very interesting thing going on here. So this is the manager we're talking to here with the detergent and things along those lines, and some weird, frustrating things have obviously occurred prior to this clip that I will honestly just let the manager explain herself.
You come in here and you make me void transactions, and then you're gonna go back there and grab the exact same stuff that I have sitting right here.
What did I tell you? Can you change the number?
You told me you didn't want it.
I wanted it.
Voided the transaction. I put the stuff over here, and you didn't say another word to me. So I am going to refuse this sale. Have a good day.
Okay.
Okay.
I wanna pay them.
No, not today.
What is your name?
My name's Tiffany, and I'm the ASM of this store. So please leave.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna do this with you guys.
You say I can record you?
Please leave.
That one is the store in Topeka, Indiana. The girl don't want to send me the thinking because she don't want we use. Yeah. Then when we start in the store, she's very racist.
You guys cannot.
You are very racist.
Store. No, I'm not.
You are very racist.
I have Mexican people in my family and black people in my family.
Yeah, but you are. You too.
So this is a very interesting one. From what I can gauge from reading some of the comments and other things with this clip, it seems like that this customer is trying to get the manager to change the price of the detergent based upon the price they saw elsewhere, hence why they didn't want the initial transaction, and that's why you hear the customer say I want you to change the numbers. Obviously, it's something to do with that here, which is Interesting to say the least, to be completely honest. From what I can gauge from this clip, it seems like the manager is mostly in the right here. She was calm and mostly professional about this situation. Was clearly frustrated to how these people were choosing to deal with this by apparently having a transaction earlier, deciding that they don't want those items and getting her to avoid the transaction, only to get the same items again to go through a different transaction, which obviously at a certain point the manager's going to be like, okay, what are you doing? Because it's one of those things where there's a lot of people who do shady things when checking out supermarkets and stuff like that, and they will do some really weird shenanigans to attempt to do something. Like, I don't get what they're trying to gain out of this, but usually if you point out the shady shenanigans they're doing, they will attempt to pull any form of victim card they can to make it seem like they're not really doing anything when they're very aware of what they're doing is kind of shady. This might be that here. I don't know. What are your thoughts in the comments down below? First up, we've got a person who decided to not pay for the nails that they've just gotten done at this nail salon. So the person who works there took an interesting approach in order to attempt to get their money's worth.
Ma'am, take help.
I mean, I have to commend the guy a little bit for just being that willing to go along with the car and that ride in that same way, but at the same time, that is also an absolutely catastrophically dumb idea. Like, all it would have taken is if this person in the car was just a touch more aggressive with the reverse, like just slowly does it and then just whacks it a little bit, and suddenly that person would be injured. Or when they're driving away, they just accelerate very aggressively, and you get either just fall off the car and get mildly injured, or you try to hold on and get yourself even more injured. It's genuinely just one of those things where I get it. I understand why you're in this situation, why you're doing what you're doing, but at the same time, it's a very, very dumb move that is going to get yourself hurt. Like, at that point, just grab the license number of the car to let the police know that what just happened, and hopefully they'll do something. You can't make any guarantees though, so it's really just unfortunate. Now we have a guy who decided to drop a bunch of N-bombs inside of the store and going over to a bunch of people, and this guy who's recording decides to confront him about it, ask him why he's being racist, and well, I'll let you watch what happens next.
That's their face. Hey, this is my desk though too. Look for him. This is my desk though. Show your face, dumbass. I don't give a f***. Why are you calling people the N-word? Stupid ass. I don't care.
Drop your phone.
Go away. Why'd you kill me?
You hit him. Give me my fucking phone. Go. Okay. Go. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. Break it. Go to jail. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. He hit me and she hit me. Fuck yourself. Fuck you.
call the cops.
I genuinely gotta ask the question, what is your thoughts when you're trying to hit people who are clearly recording you? Yes, you're trying to take their phone from them, but what if you fail to get their phone from them and they stop recording and they close their phone? Now that recording's saved, if you're attempting to assault them, try to steal their things, now you're definitely in a lot of hot water. Like, I don't get why people just don't think these things through. If someone's clearly recording you, you don't do stupid shit whilst they're recording you in order to stop them from recording you, because if you fail in your attempts, it's only going to make your plight 10 times worse. As we see here, the clip's all recorded. I hope this was given to the police and you got an assault charge for this. Like, jeez. See, I'd probably take his advice and maybe start putting things in the bin, because I don't think you want to find out what he has to take care of you, quote unquote. Still a crazy man. He could have been a lot more calmer about this entire thing, but I can get the frustration of shit from someone else's yard ending up in your yard, but this is not how you handle it. Here as we watch as an employee inside of a pharmacist is trying to perform the impossible by performing the definition of insanity to a customer who clearly is not listening and is very angry for some foreseen reason.
Why do I, okay, do you, why do I need to transfer my prescription out? Because y'all's window ain't open?
What is your name and date of birth?
Excuse me, why do I need to transfer my prescription out? Because y'all's pick up, for what? I came yesterday. She said she was going to transfer it. She didn't.
What is your name and date of birth?
What are you talking about? Now, you're saying I'm disrespectful. You're being disrespectful.
I can't help you if you don't tell me your name and date of birth.
That's not what my prescription is here. I don't need it transferred out.
Okay,
Can you drop?
You're taking up my time and I'm trying to help you.
And
if you don't let me help you, I will
But
hang up.
you want to go back and forth with me when you could have. You could have dropped the prescription through this window right now.
What is your name and date of birth?
You hear this? Because I want my prescription.
Answer my question.
You said answer your question. What's your name?
You don't want your medicine transferred, so
What
she
is your
shouldn't
name
transfer.
and date of birth?
What's your name, ma'am?
My name's Amber.
Amber? Okay. So, Amber, y'all can't give me my medicine. That's
I'm
already...
trying to help you right now, but you
It's already ready. You keep... No. Okay, but you...
not listening.
Okay, but you keep telling me you're going to transfer my prescription.
I swear, talking to some people is like slamming your head against a brick wall over and over and over again and hoping that something might change by, let's say, the example of brutally knocking yourself out so you don't have to deal with this mess anymore. Like, she was just asking you a simple question. She wanted your name and date of birth, probably for various different reasons. A, because it will help her find out what prescription you're goddamn chasing, woman. It's very simple. And you're just sitting here going on, it's like, oh, you don't want to help me. Oh, you're just being a rude person. How am I being disrespectful when you don't want to help me? She's literally asking you a question that when she gets the information from, she'll be able to help you. It's like talking to a brick wall. You're just not listening. How do you expect her to fix this problem if you're not willing to listen to her as she tries to figure the problem out? Like, what the f- We're on an airplane. This guy's forced to sit next to a person of color, decides to text their family about how much they dislike this, and the person next to them decides to see it on their phone and then confronts them about it. Here's the clip.
I want you to feel as uncomfortable as I do, and I want you to know that I saw your text messages and I think you're disgusting.
What text message?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not going to repeat it because everybody doesn't need to know, but I want you to know that I know. I saw you and I think that you're disgusting. You don't have anything to say to that, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. And speaking of, yeah, you should. And speaking of airlines weeding people out, maybe if they raise prices, you know, maybe you wouldn't be able to afford to sit with your family. That way they don't have to sit next to black people. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. No, yeah, you don't have to be sorry to me. You're sorry because I saw it. But I want you to feel as uncomfortable as I do sitting next to you.
Okay, I am.
Uh-huh. You should be.
Okay, I get it. That was probably very flipping racist from that guy, but at the same time, why are you watching what he's typing on his phone in the first place? I just gotta ask you a question there. How did we get to that point in the first place? Like, do you have a legitimate reason for doing that, or are you just a very, very nosy person who has to know what everyone else is doing around you? You have to know what they're doing on their phone. You have to know what they're texting. All these other crap. Like, I get it.
probably very flipping racist from this guy, but at the same time, you're a bit of an asshole for just snooping over their soldiers and reading their text messages from a person that you don't fucking know. Like, that's still a shitty move to do in the first place. In this next clip, we seem to have a Karen who's extremely unhappy with the food they order and therefore requesting their money back, in probably by far the worst way possible.
You got your money right there.
No, I don't. Because until you ask me the money, it ain't my money. So that ain't my money. Give me my money back. Give me my money back. Give me my receipt. Give me my money back. 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 I'll leave. Didn't nobody do nothing to you. Give me my money back. Give me my money back. Give me my money back.
Estamos hablando, le estamos diciendo
I'm trying to get the Giants to win. What else anybody else you got in mind? Can we go for the Giants?
This clip leaves me with several questions, mainly because I just wonder, why is she wanting her money in the back in the first place? Was there something wrong with her food? Was there maybe some hair, or she got the wrong order? Like, she asked for, let's say, something to be taken out of a burger, and that tomato or that onion or whatever it is was actually put into the burger, or the order was done slightly wrong. Whatever the reason is, I'm honestly curious on why the people at the registers just didn't give the money back or give another option sooner. I don't know the reality of what happened here, but this person was extremely unhappy and just kept demanding for their money back, and when they weren't getting it back, they decided to up the levels to make sure that they're probably not going to get their money back by just taking something random on the desk there and just throw it off to the side. And of course they do it again a little later, which is just a question of, like, if you really want your money back, why are you destroying property of this retail, of this fast food restaurant? What's the point in doing that? It only makes it that you're probably going to have to pay something in the future, especially if they decide to press charges or you get caught up by the law for this type of thing. I don't know. And also, what's with the charges thing, just repeating the same thing over and over and over again, expecting to get different results? Here we have an upset Karen who is interrupting a bunch of people who are working on the fiber network, who apparently said freaking at them. Yeah, that's right, freaking. Here's the clip.
So well, but you don't talk to any customer like that. Where are you guys from? Where are you from?
Hold on. Talk to who?
Talk to me.
Ma'am, you were parked in the middle of the road. I said, ma'am, I have nowhere to park. I'm working on the fiber.
You told me I have no frickin' way to get this.
Did I say that?
Frickin'. You use frickin'.
Did everybody hear that?
Okay, lie.
Ma'am.
Lie.
We recorded it.
Where are you? Where are you from?
We're from Florida. Where are you from?
I want to know what company this is. Where are you from? What cable, what fiber company are you from?
Okay.
You don't talk to me that way.
Did anybody talk to her that way?
Oh, you gang. You're just you know better. I can see it on your face. Don't talk to me that way. Where are you from? I'm just asking what company. Is this Vast? Is it Midco? Blue Earth, whatever it is?
Ma'am, you come over here and you're yelling at everybody, and that is so wrong.
I am just telling you, your truck, you can't see around it.
I'm in the middle of the road here. I put cones up so that you guys can come around.
Look it, you can't see to make a left turn. That's all I'm telling you. drive up here and try to make a left turn. You're just an asshole, and I'll find out where you're from.
My name's TJ.
Man, that's freaking crazy. I cannot freaking get over this freaking stuff. I can't say, Jesus. I'm too Australian to be able to say frickin' a million times over. All I can say is that this is just one of those things that is really stupid. Like, just genuinely like, oh, you said freaking at me, end of the world. Like, that is the worst thing you can say to a person. Man, they didn't even use a swear word at you. Yeah, they used a replacement for a swear word. Like, it's probably could be considered potentially somewhat near as bad as just saying fuck you, but it's not as harsh because they said frickin'. Like, that's not even, wow. In this next clip, we've got a Karen who's losing her mind over her Macca's meal. Wait, hold on a moment, that's the Australian word. McDonald's meal.
Angry Karen wants her meal.
Beat your fucking ass, you pass out, bitch. I don't care what you do with money for. And I'm gonna call the fucking officer on both of you fucking red grass bitches. I'm gonna fuck your bitch ass here.
You know, it's probably one of the best things they've ever put in any form of retail store, those big fuck-off plastic screens everywhere. Like, they're so annoying to deal with half the time, especially when they first came into practice, but my god, they save so many certain issues. Here we have a Karen who decides to trespass into someone else's house because they're having a party in the upstairs part of the house. When she gets called out for it, she just walks away.
Let's get a video.
Take a picture of you too.
Dude, we got my first Karen.
Picture of you too.
Literally walked into my house.
I know I'm walking to your house.
It's amazing.
I know, it is amazing. And we're going to report you. I'm now going to report this to the owner because this is too much. You guys do this all the time.
Feel free.
So if you don't want people to come in, don't write entrance.
Why do you hate music so much?
Third floor. Because you guys have been doing this all the time.
Hey, you know, you could have just knocked on the door, ring the doorbell, we would have turned it
on.
on.
Oh, no. We did. You guys didn't hear it.
And that was the direction you chose to take this. Thank you. Have a great night. What's your name? Which house is yours, Miss Trespasser? Maybe I should follow her to her house. See which lady this is. BMW. Ooh! She's got a Beamer. We can get the plates. Let's see. Got him.
So either two things here. Either A, she is that damn lazy she's not even willing to walk down a few houses so she had to drive down there, or B, she doesn't even live in this neighborhood or that nearby in order to do, and she's complaining about these people at this house. Both of them are pretty stupid to say the least, and just walking to someone else's house is not how you do things. If you want to make a noise complaint, I don't know, call the police, let them handle the situation if they feel like it's actually warranted, not you, you're not the police, calm down, good god. Here, apparently this restaurant refused to take the order of this group here, but then turns out they took the order of someone else right underneath their nose right after they refused the first person's order. I'm not 100% sure what's actually happening in this clip. Here's the clip.
She is taking this gentleman's order right now. You make sure you record all of that. He stated right here to the left that it's carry out only because they don't have any staff, and she's taking this person's order.
leave.
Thank you. I don't care. You're taking one person's order. You can't refuse someone else. My husband is an attorney. I'll be contacting you. Take the shit for you. But it's fine. At the end of the day, you have it recorded. You have a blessed day. And happy holidays to you guys. But what you're doing is wrong. You got one man over there in the corner.
Security rights. You have a policy to follow.
No, you don't, because you're taking someone else's order. You're taking someone else's order right now. And you refuse to serve it.
I don't look like I'm taking anybody's order. I look like I'm having a conversation with you. Have a nice night.
Ma'am, it was recorded that you just was asking him.
No,
It's on camera. No.
Nah, you had asked him and it was recording.
And it was recording, but it's good though.
That's fine. Again, I'll say I had a conversation. Have a good night, ma'am. I'm not going to argue with you.
It's not nice to lie.
If you would like, have a good night.
It's not good to lie.
It's not nice to lie.
Or do I have to ask the way it is?
That's not how you talk to a customer.
You made a decision. You sat here. It's not a security issue. You're taking someone's order and she had it recorded, and you're going to deliberately lie when recording don't lie. At the end of the day, recording don't lie. But at the end of the day, you will deal with it.
It's me talking to him. Have a good night.
You're asking gentlemen about from taking the order.
Have a good night.
I have a funny feeling there might be something else happening for this clip to have occurred in the first place that we're not quite being given the information for, or this restaurant's just racist, but I highly doubt that that's the fact here. Granted, it's entirely possible, but I don't know, this one I've got nothing on, sorry.